What's up guys, welcome back. Recently, a couple of hours ago, Konami posted on Facebook an update on, the second phase of their Create a Card project. You know, Inzektor's one, phase 1 against Photons in the final, if I'm not mistaken, but I think I never talked about the contest in the past, but now, now because it's so important, because I think we all know that, or at least we all want a good card, right? Since it's only going to be one card, one specific power card, not a generic card, as Jerome McHale's mentions in the most recent video posted on the Konami page, right, YouTube as well, is that it's going to be like one specific card, a powerful card, and I believe we all want this card to be very powerful, not like our next Theseus, right, from a couple of years ago. Konami is actually giving us a couple of options. First of all, we have to choose either between like a regular monster card or monster in general or a non-monster card, and after that you have to pick, in case of a monster card, either main deck or extra deck, and in case of a non-monster card, either a spell or trap. And from the way how I feel it from playing Inzektors back in the old school days, cross-balanced cup as well, is that in the current format, which is of course far too fast for regular Inzektors, they really need one powerful card, a super powerful card, to maybe make them, somewhat useful again in the current metagame. But the card needs to really do a lot, and it's not really realistic. The card that I have here, it's probably not going to be, something that Konami would create. But who knows? Inzektor Barrage. Looking at Inzektor Barrage, or looking at Zodiac Barrage, the fact that Zodiac has the ability, like a spell card, to special summon a Zodiac monster directly from your deck and go from there, basically relieving them from their reliance or their normal summon. Same could happen for Inzektors. The fact that Inzektors are so reliant on their normal summon in the old school days, the deck was running stuff like Call of the Haunted, right? Stuff like Monster Reborn to give you the more beneficial or special summons from the graveyard. There are Inzektor cards that reborns from the graveyard, but I mean, giving the archetype a beneficial card that has the ability to do that could definitely work out. So I'm going with this Inzektor Barrage, a continuous spell, as you see here, and giving Inzektor Barrage a couple of effects. Two effects, the first two being you can only use them once per turn. The third effect will be like, a continuous effect as long as the card stays up or face up on the field. The first effect, as you see here, states that, as I mentioned before, continuous spell, once per turn, you can special summon an Inzektor monster from your deck in defense position, and that's a nifty one, equip one Inzektor monster from either your hand or graveyard to that Inzektor monster. So I believe, you're staying close with the theme of Inzektors. Equip either one Inzektor monster or Inzektor card. That's again up to you. Again, equipping Hornets or, whatever, to pop stuff from your opponent or pop your own stuff and go from there, since that's what basically Inzektors do, right? First pop your own stuff and then pop your opponent's stuff and OTK or maybe FTK with stuff like Zacked Caliber. You could give this first effect maybe like a discard cost, maybe to make it like a bit more, cost heavy, but that's again up to you. The second effect is like a follow-up, effect that again stays close or feels that it's really close to the Inzektor archetype, is that if this card is destroyed by a card effect, for example, you could add that it needs to be sent to the graveyard. It's up to you. You can send one Inzektor card from your deck to the graveyard. So again, keeping close, with like the Inzektor mindset behind the archetype as a whole. So again, basically extending your combos. Third effect, again, well, as long as this card remains face up on the field, activated Inzektor cards or effects cannot be negated by your opponent, and this is quite crucial, especially in today's format where basically every deck is main decking 12 to 15 hand traps to prevent your opponent from playing the game. That's the current format, that's how the current format is. Who knows, with our next ban list, Helgi Fibrex and or Link Cross might get X'd, but that's something we don't know. But stuff like, or this third effect, could definitely help out Inzektors that might be a bit too powerful, who knows. I'm not like your average card maker, so the sentences, the word choices, they might not be the most optimal one, but that's, I'm not an English speaker. And last but not least, you can only activate one Inzektor Barrage per turn, so who knows. Inzektors will definitely get a new card, only one card, not a generic card, a specific power card for the archetype. So in order to you know, make Inzektors really powerful again, this will be very important. Either pick like a monster card or a non-monster card. And I feel going with like a spell card, not a trap because that feels a bit too slow, but a continuous spell, something like a Zodiac Barrage, maybe a bit more powerful, that prevents your opponent from activating hand traps. Who knows, that might be a bit too powerful. So feel free to leave your suggestions if you have opinions. Maybe other options which are going, or, you know, like what are you going to vote for? Again, I'll also leave like the correct links in the video description if you want to take a look at their linking page. Okay, or voting page. Guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.